In context of yesterday's criminal indictment of the Trump Organization and its CFO Alan Weisselberg, I am reposting the bulk of an Ivanka video that I published this past April, in which I was outlining the nature of her astrology in 2021, as well as next year and beyond. There is credible reporting that she was paid large consulting fees in order for Trump Org to avoid paying taxes, and there are also persistent stories about fraudulent accounting that relates to her father's inauguration back in 2017. And when you're a Trump, guaranteed these are not the only two scams she was part of. This family seems to live in order to grift and scam. It's in their DNA. And since she is a member of Trump Org, it is not difficult to imagine how she might be drawn into the indictment thing in dangerous ways. Why? Well, take a look at the astrology and you will see all kinds of dangerous hooks. To be fair, I have no birth time, so I suppose there might be an ascendant that would help her out, but it's still a bit eye-popping to see a number of transit threats during 2021 and into 2022 and beyond. Notice that her 7+ degree Scorpio Sun is right in the path of Saturn square from Aquarius, where it will pretty much be all year and do a fall station in degrees that pack a serious punch. The October station means September through November become very Saturnian months, and at minimum, Saturn in this chart brings its natal opposition to Eris into the transit fray, suggesting a late 2021 featuring accountability, turmoil, and stress. Next, we see that the Pluto-Jupiter conjunction has transiting Pluto ramming into it also by square, and that it fully applies to 2021 and will still be in effect all of next year. Since this transit will affect their chart 2020, 2021, and 2022, part of the effect she has already felt, namely the radical change nature of Pluto transits, and in this case, the corresponding loss of prestige from losing her plum White House post. But given the many scams this family of grifters is known for, one wonders how she will avoid further hits during the next couple of years. And I saved the best for last because notice transiting Neptune and Pisces making squares to itself and natal Venus, a process that will span from 2021 through the end of 2023 before it can be safely said to be clear. Grifting and low-end Neptune tend to go really well together, but so is getting caught and punished for grifting when this slow-moving planet comes by to pay you a tricky transit visit. Notice also that these Sagittarius degrees are precisely opposite where Daddy's Gemini degrees are on the other end, showing you that astrological patterns do run in families and that it is not unusual to see them prosper as well as suffer at the same time. Since Daddy and daughter are simultaneously getting the Neptune whacking, you can pretty much guess which of those I'm pointing to. And continuing in the realm of possible karmic paybacks, something else she shares with Daddy is the potential wrath of Eris, the goddess of discord. He's getting a decade's worth of Eris payback by way of his 12th house Saturn-Venus conjunction being squared by very slow-moving transiting Eris. And in her case, it's doing something similarly challenging by opposing her natal Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, which may not be a whole lot of fun given that it's in an opposition to Saturn at birth. How unsavory all of this is, but also how entertaining. I wonder who will throw who under the bus first.